So joined here by Geelong's recruiting manager, Stephen Wells. Stephen, congratulations on reaching the end of another draft. What are your initial thoughts and takeaways from the players we've selected?
Thank you. Yeah, it's always good to see the culmination of a year's work. I know our whole recruiting team has worked really hard. We've got people all over Australia trying to identify the talent that they think might fit into Geelong. But when we get to the draft and have to make some decisions, it's an interesting night or two. The 7 players that we've brought in through the draft process, though, we're very confident they've earned their opportunity and will fit in really well down here at Geelong.
And it was a pretty good mix of players as well. Can you talk us through the strategy that you had going into the night?
What we wanted to do was, both the national draft and the rookie draft, was get a group of players that not only were a bit diverse and certainly had the talent, we think, to play at AFL level, but also that complemented what we already had on our list. We've got a good, strong list, we believe, plenty of young talent that's still developing, and we wanted to get players that could fit into that mix.
And our first selection last night came at pick 44, Jay Polkinghorne from over in South Australia. Can you tell us what we can expect to see from him?
Well, Jay's a terrific marking forward. Played most of his footy as a forward so far, but won't be surprised at all if he becomes a versatile player, gets up the ground a bit and could possibly play in defence even. But his real strength and his AFL quality is marking the ball, particularly in one-on-one situations and also in packs.
And our second selection, Jacob Mollier from over in South Australia as well. Can you talk us through what led us to drafting him and what really stood out through the process leading into the draft?
Yeah, so Jacob's a tall player, at 202 centimetres. He's spent a little bit of time in the ruck playing for Sturt Juniors and also up forward. But we see Jacob as an athletic, tall, versatile, a fantastic mark again, and can get around the ground, good speed and has the skills. Obviously going to still have a lot of development left in him, and won't be surprised if he ends up being a real acquisition for us.
And our final 2 picks last night as well, Lenny Hoffman and Kyton Matafai-Forbes, rounded our selections. Can you talk us through those picks as well?
Yeah, so Lenny Hoffman's a half-back flanker. Lenny will be a versatile defender, we think. He can really mark the ball. He's a very, very fast player, great team player and a really good teammate. Will fit into our developing young talls well. And Kyton Matafai-Forbes, he is a powerful unit as a forward. Won't be surprised also if he can become a versatile player, but he can kick the ball a long way. He's very, very strong, a left footer, and we feel he deserved his chance as well.
And the rookie draft just completed as well. We've got 3 really exciting selections and a Geelong Falcons product as well. Can you talk us through those 3 picks too?
Yeah, so having done what we did in the national draft, we felt we needed to balance it up a bit with a couple of midfielders. So we're really pleased to give Xavier Ivasic an opportunity. Xavier was a terrific young talent from the Geelong Falcons and played for the Vic Country team this year. A real hunter of the ball and a great work ethic, so he'll fit in well. Our second pick was Patrick Rechko, a Vic Metro representative from the Oakley Chargers. A terrific runner, an outstanding junior athlete, and will add to that midfield mix that we have. And with our last pick, we picked Joe Pike, a local product who could have easily been picked last year from the Geelong Falcons, but some experience with our VFL team, playing in the ruck and as a forward, and all the hard work that Joe's done over the last 12 months has paid off with him getting onto our list today.
And now that the draft is done, can you talk us through the next steps? What's next for you and the recruiting team heading into 2025?
Yeah, so it all starts again pretty quickly. The academies right around Australia, so the potential state teams for next year's draft are all going into camp soon, and they'll have training sessions where we'll spend some time getting to know those players through interviews and their coaches, and start putting forward to, I guess, a list on the wall of players that are potential picks for this time next year, and we'll be making sure we've got all our opportunities to see those players lined up with some forward planning, and also just trying to work out what sort of players we might be looking for next year.
Beautiful. Well, thanks for your time, Stephen. Well done on another draft year.
Thanks, Connor.